I'm going to be spending 100 days in this crazy mod pack filled with over 1,000 plus Pokemon. So grab some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy Online Ninja's 100 Days in Cobblemon. The first thing you're usually meant to do in Minecraft is punch a tree. Not this time. I started the first day of the 100 days looking at what Pokemon I'm going to be having as my starter for the rest of the journey. I don't like making choices for myself, so I decided to gamble. 25. Rowlet. I'll take Rowlet. Rowlet seems like a cool Pokemon. The Pokemon I got is a grass-type Pokemon named Rowlet. Hopefully will pack a punch against other Pokemon during my journey. My starter will eventually evolve, but not until I level it up to level 16. So it's time to make this little guy fight for the first time. We're running. So yeah, the first fight I ran away, so I decided to find a lower level Pokemon instead. Yes! Rowlet, you're goated! While walking around, I found a village. I really do love how this mod is really accurate to real life, as you can steal from people in both. Let's go into this person's house and steal their stuff. Oh yeah, XP. Montage. As you can see, I found myself mining for a little bit. Eventually, I found myself a trial chamber and started looting it. Found a trial chamber. Eevee Pokédog. Oh! Mine. Look at the tree. By the end of day 4, my starter Pokemon evolved into a Dartrix. Hopefully, it does well against its opponents. On day 5 is when I caught my first Pokemon, Pikachu, which is, as you guys know, the most well-known Pokemon. Yes! We got a Pikachu! On day 7, while making my way to the Nether for the first time, I got attacked by some weird cat. Oh my god! Ow, you bitch! Stay away from me! By the end of day 9, I decided it was Brock's time, as he was the first step to my success. Yes! Just one more. Oh my god, what else? He's done one else. Yo! As you can see, there are 8 gym badges that I'm needing to collect. We will have to see if I can collect them all later in this video. Days 13 to 16 rolled around fast, as that was the time I had to grind for the maps for the next gym. I was to go to Misty's gym next, so I went into the mines for a bit. When I got out of the mines, I saw something interesting. A shiny Pokemon being a shiny Tauros, which I can ride in style. Day 22 to 26 consists of following. First, traveling, finding an ocean monument, and crafting a Pokemon fishing rod, which I will never use. I also started making a tumblestone farm, so I could craft Pokeballs and other useful resources I would need for my journey. Day 26. This is when I decided it was my time to walk to Misty's gym to fight her. Day 32, I finally got to the gym. Now my next task was to fight Misty. After beating her in the battle, I secured my second gym badge, and I was to go to the electric gym next, but not before. Day 33 to 35. This is the time I needed to level up my Pokemon, and also to catch some other types of Pokemon. On day 36 to 38, I evolved my Dartrix to a Decidu. Hold up. Oh yes, Decidueye, which is now my key to success, as starter Pokemon's final evolution will help me a lot later into the 100 days. Also, on the same day, I caught a Gen 4 water starter's second evolution, called Prinplup. Exploring on day 39, 40, and 41, I decided to explore even more to find loot and Pokemon that will make my journey a heck lot better. Day 45, while exploring even more, I found a woodland mansion, which I wished gave me better loot, but it's still cool to find. A day later, I found a village, the Pokemon department store, which sells even much more crazier stuff than the other, even smaller store we found. Outside of the store, I looked on my mini-map to see that there were some Pokemon I wanted. There's a Snivy, there's a Snivy, there's a Snivy, there's a Snivy. No! It's gonna kill it. Fuck, you bastard. Catch straight away. Boom. Those were all starters, so I feel happy now. I caught a lot of starters there. You're probably wondering, hey, why did you do that? Well, first of all, starters are probably the best Pokemon to find because of their spawn rate and also because they're really good to have on a team if I want to use any of them for battles. On day 48, it was time to find the third gym leader, Lieutenant Surge, whose main goal was to shock his opponents, his Pokemon. Get it? Shock? No? Oh, okay, alright, enjoy the battle. Ooh, he's gone. Ooh, we going plays a triple heroes. Oh, Voltund. I don't know what it is. Oh, we're dead. C-bomb that motherfucker. Oh, damn. C-bomb. Yes, sir. Venusaur, you got it. C-bomb him. Yes. Yes, he did it. He did it. We did it. On day 54, I tried to fight the fourth gym leader, Erica, but in the end, it was just a dream, and I lost to her Pokemon. Go. After losing to her Pokemon, I went to the Nether to gather any fire types or any other type of Pokemon that could help me in the battles. The Pokemon I found was Quilava and Tepig, two fire type starters. The Pokemon I decided to put on my team was Quilava. I eventually evolved him into a Typhlosion. Day 56. It was time to fight the fourth gym leader, which took only 3 attempts. Don't do that much damage! Yes! Miss! No! We need one more. Please, miss! Oh my god! Yes! Typhlosion! The goat! Yes! Getting the 4th gym badge, we are finally halfway through the gyms. Next gym I will be having to go against is the Koga gym. Day 58. I went exploring it yet again. I feel whenever I explore I get nothing or get the best item in the game. In this case, however, I found Nether Star and a Pokemon locator chip, which I can use to find one of the 3 legendary birds. Day 60 to 63, I made a storage house. Yes, of course I didn't put a roof on top of that storage house. I'll probably get that done towards the end of the video, right? Day 67 to 70. I want to explore the Nether, gathering resources from bastions and other weird types of structures you can find in this mod pack. I also finally got a full set of netherite armor. Day 71, I found the 5th gym and tried to fight him, but lost straight away, so I went to find some more Pokemon that could help in this fight. Day 74. I looked around my map and found the end portal. Yes, I know looking on a map is kind of cheating, but you don't get to decide the rules. I do. Day 75, I crafted the locator chip I got from day 58 and made a Zapdos radar, because that's a good electric legendary Pokemon. Don't worry, I got my stuff back and finally was on my way. I'm hoping something like this doesn't happen again, right? On day 77, I finally made it to the Zapdos Tower. You're probably thinking, online, you caught the big bird lookalike, right? Well, you would be wrong. I actually forgot to bring any good type of Pokeball, so I tried to catch it with these weak Pokeballs. Sorry. Turns out my travels would be for nothing because my Pokemon fainted. Okay. So I decided it was my time to travel down from the tower in the greatest way possible. Fuck. On day 78, I got on my Pidgeot and flew the journey yet again to go grab my stuff. When I got there, the legendary bird I was trying to get also despawned. So I placed down a waystone and teleported home to chill out for the next few days of the world. So the next few things I'm going to be needing to do will be getting more and more difficult with the days I have left. Remember on day 74 I found the end portal? Well, on day 81 is when we go and explore inside of the end. Is that a rake, Brian? While in the end dimension, I found a locator chip. I knew I could make one legendary radar, and that legendary radar was for Moltres. Day 83. After some traveling with my Elytra in the Nether, I found the tower he was inside of. Also, don't worry, this time I got the stuff I need for catching this Pokemon. We could do like a little just to skip one turn. To skip one turn, just to probably do the best thing ever. Oh! Dude, seriously, you're goated. On day 86, I crafted my first Mega Charm and made my Lucario a Mega Lucario to make him look dripped out. On day 87, I found the fairy gem, which is cool, I guess, because it's the 6th gym I'm going to be needing to fight. Hello? The next day over, while traveling, I found a familiar home from a certain animated series. That's right, I found the home of Ash Ketchum. I eventually beat him in a battle, and won. And for some reason, I got his hat. W. Oh. On day 88, I decided to go fishing and somehow got a Pokemon I've been trying to get for the entire 100 days. A water-type starter named Squirtle. The hell are you looking at me? Listen, dude. Okay, yeah, I did take you out of my party for a little bit. On days 93 through 95, I needed a Pokemon that would do well against the next trainer, so I traveled to a mountain area to try to catch any steel types. But before that happened, I found an ancient city. Going into an ancient city, I decided to catch a few Pokemon, being a Noivern and a Golett. I have these Pokemon for later battles in the future, because I really want to make another 100 days for you guys. Which does mean I need y'all to like and subscribe to make my dreams come true as a content creator. A little bit later, into day 95, I found Giovanni's gym, which I wasn't supposed to find until I beat the other 2 gyms. That I'm still missing. Although, when I went in there, I found a fossil, which I believe can create Pokemon with a machine. But I'll have to experiment with this the next time around. On day 96, I made a pasture block to see all the Pokemon that had a somewhat impact in my journey. This item allows you to let your Pokemon roam around for long periods of time. The thing is, I find these cool stuff at the end of the 100 days, not realizing I could just make them around the start of things. But it's still pretty cool to find out new things. The last 3 days of the journey had me doing the following. Remember that storage area that didn't have a roof? Boom. now it does. You're welcome. Also, during day 97, I evolved a Haunter to a Gengar, which I felt was the right idea considering ghost moves are going to be good against the next few gyms. Do you guys remember when I went to the mountain area? Well, while I was there, I caught a steel-type Pokemon named Aron. Decided to evolve it to an Aggron. This Pokemon will help me in the final gym of this video. I'm into Aggron. He actually is like the best. It's I could climb well. Finally, at the end of this video's journey, the final thing I decided to do was fight the very gym. I was determined to beat this gym by the end of this journey. So I gathered any Pokemon I feel would help me out in this battle, and I went to the gym. The first few battles were upsetting. I wasn't making progress in the fight, so I decided to switch up the Pokemon for this battle, as well as getting max revives and other useful items for this battle. And I was ready for this battle. Pull it up with the iron head. And iron tail. He's out. Brings up the horse. Freezing. Probably one of my second best Pokemon in here, and he's dead. Oh no. X. Psychic. And he's dead. I'm pulling him. Boom. It's not dead yet. Hit. What we're gonna need to do. Holy shit. R.I.P. please. I knew that was gonna happen. Meteor Mash. W. Bam! Psychic. It's most likely gonna kill him. Got that. Oh my god. With Typhlosion dead, fell to Agmar to defeat Sabrina's Alakazam. 60 remaining. Agmar used Iron Tail. One chance only! Yes! Yes! We finally beat the gym leader Sabrina. As day 100 rolled around, I decided to congratulate the winning team as they helped out to the very end, even though one of them is new to our team. I felt like he was with us the entire 100 days. The final thing I did after defeating the gym leader and finishing the 100 days, I decided to look out into the forest and remember all the moments and success we had during these 100 days. before the video ends, I would love to thank you guys. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So I thank all of you. And make sure, if you want to see any more content, either short form or long form, make sure to check out my other videos. Anyways, I won't take up any more of your time. So from the bottom of my heart, thanks for watching Online Ninja's 100 Days in Cobblemon.